God afternoon, you guys. It is March 24th. We have Jesus calling. This is a time in your life when you must learn to let go. God's calling us to let go. It's about time, guys. It's about time to let go of our old ways, of our old selfishness, of whatever it is. Let's see what he's talking about, right? That's gonna be different for each one of us, but it's going to be very similar in the way we're gonna approach it. Of loved ones, of possessions, of control. Those are just a couple of the examples of what God is talking about today, right? This is a time in your life when you must learn to let go of loved ones, of possessions, of control, right? This is a time, it's like spring cleaning, guys. It's spring cleaning time in our lives, but it's spiritual cleaning. In order to let go of something that is precious to you, you need to rest in my presence, right? It's very hard to let go of things. It's very hard to let go of the way that we want things to happen in the future, or the way that things have been happening in the past that we're good with, that we like, right? It's really hard to change. But God's saying that we need to confide in him to make these changes. We need to be able to come to him and not only desire it, but use his power to do it. We cannot do it on our own, right? Where you are complete, rest in my presence where you are complete, right? It's because we are incomplete. Without God, we don't have the true strength to be able to change. We don't have the true strength to be able to let go, right? Because we're just weak, guys. We're weak. A lot of us have probably tried to get rid of our old ways, our old habits, or to make new changes in our life to better us, whether it's going to the gym or not talking to someone anymore, or maybe talking to someone, or being a better person, or fixing something about ourselves. And it's hard. It's really hard to do that. It's hard to let our old selves go. But how are we ever supposed to get to the new, better things that we want in life if we can't let the old things go? And that's what we're talking about right now, right? My presence where you are complete. And to do that, we need God. We need Jesus. Take time to bask in the light of my love. As you relax more and more, your grasping hand gradually opens up, releasing your prized possessions into my care, right? God says that when you're with him, right, you're going to feel so relaxed. You're going to feel so comforted, just so comfortable, I would say, right? Because that's one of the things that people are afraid of change. People are afraid to change because they're comfortable where they're at. But that's just because it's the status quo, not because it's necessarily the best for you, but just because that's what's been happening and that's what you're used to, right? That's what you're comfortable with. But God's saying in his presence, in his light, you will be so comfortable that you'll slowly just ungrasp, like you're falling asleep, or like you're just letting it go, right? And then finally God can take that from you, but you have to be in his presence. You can feel secure even in the midst of cataclysmic changes, like I was just saying, right? Through awareness of my continual presence, right? A lot of people don't like change because it feels insecure, because it feels because it's just scary, right? But God's saying right here that you will feel secure no matter what in the presence of God. If you have God, if you have Jesus on your side, no matter what situation you're in, you will know that you are God. You'll know that he holds you in the palm of his hands and he loves you, and there's nothing to be afraid of. The one who never leaves you is the same one who never changes, right? And that's the craziest thing, is we're so afraid of change, but guess who doesn't change, right? Guess who doesn't change because he is perfect, is God, right? So if we're afraid of change, we should go to the person that never changes, right? And we could go to him so that he can help us change to be better. That was a lot of the word change was just used, but we're so afraid of change as human beings, right? We're so afraid of just moving on to the next thing. But God is infinite, God is eternal, and God is already perfect. So he is never going to change. We know that he is solid. We know that he is secure. We know that we can confide in him, and we know exactly what we're getting. We're getting someone who's all loving, all powerful, right? And so God's saying to come to him because you can have that security in your heart, knowing that no matter what, you always have God with you, knowing that even if your life changes, God will never change. And that's who's in control of everything, right? So what are you even scared of? I'm the same yesterday, today, and forever. As you release more and more things into my care, remember that I never let go of your hand. Herein lies your security, which no one and no circumstance can take from you, right? The more you let open that hand, the more you let go of what was, the more God can hold your hand and bring you into what is and what you can be. Let's see, this comes from Psalm 89:15. Blessed are those who have learned to acclaim you, who walk in the light of your presence, O Lord. And Hebrews 13:8. Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. And Isaiah 41:13. For I am the Lord your God, who takes hold of your right hand and says to you, do not fear, I will help you. That is March 24th. I hope you guys learned something. I love you guys so much. Let's flip to the next page. And with that, I will say amen.